Hello Webflow users. So this video is on how to add recurring subscriptions to your Webflow website using Stripe. And this is in direct answer to this question on the Webflow wish list, recurring billing subscriptions. So they want to have a product that has recurring subscriptions. The customers can go through the process and subscribe, and then they can log in and manage their subscription options. So in this example, we're going to be using various Stripe products. Stripe has some no-code products like Stripe payment links. We're going to be using those. And they have some pre-built elements like Stripe checkout, which is tied to Stripe payment links, and Stripe customer portal. And we're going to show the flow integrated with a Webflow website. So I have a pricing page here, and we have our silver plan on the left and our gold plan on the right. And I just dragged in two Webflow buttons, and they're linked with Stripe payment links. So let's say your customer wants to buy the silver plan, they click on it, and Stripe's payment links replace all the code they used to have to create Stripe checkout, which was many lines of code, with a simple hyperlink you can use on buttons like this, on text or on images. So you have freedom to put it on your website, but also in social media to, if you want to have customers click on a link and go right to Stripe checkout. I'm clicking on the silver plan, and we open up Stripe checkout. You see that this is for the $100 per month silver plan, and you can upload a little image and an icon of your business, and the customer would just go ahead and pay. And you also have nifty things that Stripe offers, like promotion codes that I've added there. And then we have our gold plan. And then I also, I'm not going to cover it in this video, but there have been some wish list requests for things like ACH bank transfer. And because Stripe has over 20 payment method options, you can make a payment link for any payment method that is available in your Stripe account. And we made this link in our app, Paid Members app. And so we can do some special things with the Stripe API, payment link API, like make a link like this one. If I click on it, that doesn't have any other option. It's just for US bank accounts if you want to send out a link to have someone pay with ACH. And you can granularly add whatever options you want, as long as they're enabled in your Stripe account and you're doing something that's valid for Stripe. You can make a payment link to do it. So that's how you would make a link for payment with ACH, but I'm not going to cover that in this video. I'm going to show some things with recurring subscriptions. So let's say someone wants to sign up for the gold plan. They click on gold plan, and this opens up here. Here's the gold plan, $200 per month, and I'm going to go in and make a test customer named Bob. We are in test mode. You know that because there's a little pill on the left that says test mode, and Stripe has very helpful testing credit card numbers. You can Google Stripe testing to give you different scenarios like passing and failing. This is a passing credit card, and any date in the future works fine, and any 3 digits, let's say 123, and let's say Bob's name is Bob Tester, and he lives at 123 Main Street right here. And I'm just going to use the address that Stripe supplies. And then when the payment goes through, you can do various things. You can redirect to a thank you page, for example. If you're using our app, we also listen for something called the checkout session, and we can do nifty things like send the customer to a pre-built hosted form where they can create a password, and then we can add login functionality to your website. And and then we fired out an email that they were added. In this scenario, we're also doing a membership site so that they're added to a membership area. And then we redirect to our complete sign-up form. This is a hosted form that we host for you, and it looks identical to Stripe's customer portal, which I'll show the flow to Stripe customer portal in a second. So we pull your brand settings from your Stripe account. Because the main website here was this black and white website, we just did black, but you can change some elements, the button color and this accent color on the left, and your icon to whatever you want. You set that up in your brand settings in your personal standard Stripe account. So here's Bob Tester, and we pulled his name and email from the checkout session, and I'm going to go ahead and create a password as Bob, and that will allow him to not only log into your website if you happen to have members only areas of your website, but will also allow him instant access to Stripe customer portal, which I'll show you in a second, without having to verify his email in any other way besides logging in. So we fired off an email there. And here we are back on the website, and you might have seen a login link before. That is now my account link, and if I click on that, it takes us to a hosted form. This is hosted by Paid Members app. We are a Stripe partner, and we give this page. If you have a customer who has membership areas, they can go ahead and access members-only areas of your website that other customers would be restricted from. The customer can also manage his or her profile information and passwords, etc. And then this little link, this magic link on top that says Manage Subscription, can say anything you want, and that is a direct link to Customer Portal. If you use Stripe Customer Portal's no-code version, I'll show that in another video. The customer has to actually receive an email and verify, but they're logged in, they're already verified, so we know the customer ID of this customer in Stripe, and we can pass in the customer ID and just create a Stripe Customer Portal session. If I click here, I'll show you what I mean. So now we'll go from our hosted page to actually this is Stripe Customer Portal. You can see that the brand settings are the same. We did that on purpose so that there's a smooth flow between your website and our forms and Stripe Customer Portal. The customer can now do various things like update the plan, cancel the plan. If they have a failing credit card or just want to switch their credit card to a different one, they can update their payment method to a different credit card. So then it's helpful for your scaling of your business because customers can self-manage failing credit cards. And also on the bottom here, if you've ever had a customer email you and wanting all their invoices from each month for the past year for taxes, for example, they can just self-manage their receipts and invoice history. If I click here, Stripe hosts this invoice page that will show the customer's invoice for $200. And then let's show you what, if the customer cancels, you can give them various options, and you set this up in your standard Stripe account, and you define what's available to your customers in Stripe Customer Portal. You might want them to be able to pause or not pause. I'm going to not cancel right now because this customer, Bob, wants to update his plan. He wants to upgrade. And so we have the silver plan. He's now on the gold plan. And I didn't put the diamond plan on the website and as a button, but the customer can just upgrade to the diamond plan here. I have it set up to prorate, so the diamond plan's $300, the customer paid $200, so this is not $100 because they've actually been a member for a couple minutes here in this video, and Stripe does all the mathematical calculations to prorate the charge. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm this charge for this customer, Bob, who's upgrading from one plan to the diamond plan. He is now on the diamond plan, so it's super simple. That just went through, and you'll see at the bottom here, he now has 2 receipts. The original one for $200 to the gold plan, and then the upgrade to the diamond plan. I should go back here, and I'm going to go to profile, and I'm going to log this customer out, and now this customer is logged out, and you can see that the my account link is now a login link, and the customers can come to your website and then log in. So Bob can go ahead here, and then use Bob. And anytime Bob wants to come in and access Stripe Customer Portal or access his content that he has members only content, he can just come here and access that content. And I'm going to log Bob out once again. And I think we covered everything that was on this wish list question. Customer can select a product that has a recurring subscription. They can go through the process and subscribe. We showed that, and they can log in and manage their subscription options. Okay, well, that's the video. So if you have any questions about recurring subscriptions with Stripe and paid members app on your website, let us know. And if there's something that you want to see that's tangentially related, like Stripe Customer Portal or anything to do with the API, let us know, and we'll try to make a video that shows you how to do this on Webflow. Thanks so much. I'm Adam at Paid Members App. If you have any questions, reply to the video or contact us at paidmembersapp.com.